our next player in our smart pick, let's have a look at why we have picked, who do we have next? Manish Pandey. I think Manish Pandey in terms of his tournament history. And I think the reason why we've picked him, Harsha, is that have a feeling that this is his year. This is his push comes to shove year. This is his, I have taken a long time and these numbers are not doing me justice. And I'm kind of out of international reckoning. I mean, if all those things don't motivate him this year, I mean, nothing will. I feel it will.
Yeah. Look, his batch of 2008, that was 13 years ago in the India under-19 side, along with Saurav Tiwari, Virat Kohli, Ravindra Jadeja, that batch, Manish Pandey. So coming back now will be very tough. If he doesn't have a great IPL, India is so stocked with top order batsmen now that Manish Pandey is probably telling himself, you know what, if I have a chance, if I have to come back now, I've got a second string to my bow. I'm probably the best fielder, one of the top 2-3 fielders in the country. I can't say best when Jadeja's around, but I'm among the top 3 fielders in the country. If I have a big IPL this year, if I have a big tournament this year, then I have a chance because, I mean, those numbers do not do him justice. He's got number 3, which is a great place to bat. So if he can, it's important that he has this big tournament this year because it could well be a last station for him.
Yeah, you know, I've been looking at his stats and he was 384 runs in 2019. In 2020, he's pushed it up to 425. The only problem is that somehow he's not managing to take his scoring rate above that 117, 118, 120. And if you're batting at 3, you need to be in the 130, 140s. If you're an elite batsman, and look, the kind of money they're paying him, he's an elite batsman. I mean, there's no way. You're batting number 3 for your team, which is the most coveted position. You are the man. They've given you everything. Now it's your turn to deliver. And I think he's improving. This has to be a make or break year for him.
Let's have a look at the team 11 real quick for Hyderabad and just discuss what his ideal batting position would be. Because you also have Riddhiman Saha, who if you lose an opener, one of your big openers quick, you may want to throw him in and just, still use a bit of the power play, almost like a third opener, right? So does that, or do you just push him all the way, or do you just, you play Riddhiman Saha, you put Johnny Bairstow as to use the top 6 as your third opener, then Manish Pandey comes at 4, or do you say, no, Johnny Bairstow's are 4 because Ewan Morgan has told us to do that?
Look, no, I mean, that was...
it was a joke, everybody. Yes. It was a joke.
I don't see Trevor Bayliss or Tom Moody saying that. But what will not surprise me is, much like last year, at the Royals, when Stokes said, I want to open the batting, and he's a big ticket player, I want to open the batting, they say, okay. Maybe Johnny Bairstow has come there and said, I want to bat number 4.
Because that's my audition for my national team.
Could well be. Maybe he said, I want to bat at 4. And they're saying, okay, let's try it out. Let's give you a couple of games at 4 and let's see if that works. Because as Joy gave Saha's numbers, Saha at the top of the order was working. And Saha at the top of the order is not this simple, meek-looking good boy who's quiet behind the stumps. He explodes in front of them. So that could well be the Bairstow case. But I think they'll stay with Pandey at 3. They'll stay with Manish Pandey at 3. They're a side that gives people a long rope. So they'll tell Manish Pandey, this is your season at 3. There's a big auction coming next year. Play for that.